Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Today, on this Wednesday, on my day off from work, but now I've got the other grind, which is doing YouTube videos and streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. So replace one job with another, but that's okay. This is my preferred one anyway. So in today's video, we've got to talk about the drop list for week 7 of Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. I know, guys, I know. Exciting stuff. But before we dive into that, before we even start talking about that, there is a couple things that I just want to cover on the channel quite quickly, and then we'll dive into week 7. So, just to say, I'm so happy, but we finally reached 1,900 subs on the channel. I know it's not a monumental thing, and I didn't announce it when it happened straight away because it's a curse. I did that the last time we hit 1,800, and as soon as I announced that, 5 people unsubscribed. So I was like, oh, come on. I mean, obviously, we creeped back up, but this is why I waited until I got 15 subs over 1,900, and I was like, okay, I think it's safe now, so I'm gonna say it now. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you for the continuous support that you guys give me on the channel. We're almost at 2,000 subs, and my birthday is in May, so I'm hoping, I don't know if you fellas can help me out, that would be wonderful. I'm hoping by May or by the end of May, we can hit 2K. That would be a sick birthday present. I would love to absolutely hit that. We're less than 100 subs away. I know that's a huge ask though in less than 2 months to do that, but I feel like it's doable. I feel like it can happen. I feel like we can get it done, but again, that's asking a lot. I'm just gonna have to keep uploading more content for you guys, and maybe we can eventually hit to 2K. But I just want to marvel in the fact that you guys helped me out hitting 1,900 subs. That's sick. Thank you so much for doing that. The second thing that I just want to talk about quite quickly on the channel is, it's exciting stuff. So because this is a Supreme video, I wanted to talk about it in this video, and it's probably going to be the only chance that I really get to talk about it because the news that I want to tell you guys is Supreme related. So I thought might as well cover it in a Supreme video, and this is probably going to be my only Supreme video of the week because it's the weekly drop, so I have to talk about it today. So what the news is that I was going through the through the pages on eBay, scrolling through everything, and I managed to pick up a pre-owned piece of a vintage Supreme item. It's going to arrive probably sometime next week, I'm hoping, and I'm definitely going to unbox it on the channel for you guys. I'm super keen to show it to you guys and super keen to show what it is. But I know it sounds super sketchy because you're like, Daniel, you bought Supreme off of eBay, what the hell are you doing? I know, don't worry, I went through all the checks. I literally asked him to supply more photos. I spent hours like trying to verify it and stuff like that. So don't worry. From my standpoint, all the photos seem legit, and then when we get it in person, I'll go through the steps again and see if we can authenticate it, but I'm pretty certain it's authentic. 2006, man, would have been 7 years old, so I'm super happy that I was actually managed to pick this up at a pretty reasonable price. It wasn't insane, it was a pretty reasonable price. The guy was cleaning out his wardrobe, sold it to me, super happy. Been talking to him actually, I was like, yo, tell me the story behind it and stuff like that. So it comes with the story and everything. I'm not going to tell you what the piece is, and there's not a single video on YouTube of someone unboxing it because it came out in 2006. Nobody was unboxing Supreme or unboxing stuff on YouTube back in 2006. So I'm actually super keen to be the first YouTuber to do a video on it. But again, not telling you what it is. Gonna hold out. Hopefully next week. Depends on how good Australia Post is. If it comes next week, I'll definitely be unboxing it on the channel for you guys. But I just wanted to let you guys know a vintage Supreme piece is on its way, and I'm super keen to showcase it to you guys. Okay, now that we've got that all out of the way, we've got to do what we came here to do, right? We have to talk about the drop list for week 7. So we've covered every single other week so far. I know, 6 weeks. It feels kind of weird though, because normally this wouldn't be the only Supreme video in the week. I would talk about the artist collaboration, and then I would talk about the drop list. But there is no artist collaboration for this week's drop. But surprisingly, even though there is no artist collaboration for this drop, the pieces that are dropping in it definitely make up for it. There's actually a lot more consumable and enjoyable stuff that's releasing in this week. It is very hype beast oriented, I would say. A lot of the pieces here are going to be attracting a lot of resellers, a lot of guys that really just want it for the branding. Nothing against that, but that's why it's like popping off, and that's why everyone's really loving week 6. But there are some pieces for just like the avid Supreme fan that just likes the heavyweight heavy cotton hoodies, and just like some of the pieces in general to enjoy as well. So it's not just for the hype beasts, it's also just for people that love their heavyweight cotton hoodies, which, you know, I'm definitely one of those guys. Come on, I'm literally wearing one of the most iconic heavyweight cotton hoodie brands. Which I gotta say, Supreme and Champion, easily my 2 favorite heavyweight cotton hoodie brands. Seriously, I'm probably gonna make another video about it, because I want to talk about what I'm looking forward to doing in 2020 when it comes to buying hoodies, buying streetwear pieces, buying everything like that. In terms of quality, price, everything like that. It's hard to sum up what I want to do in that video at the moment, but I'll do the video at some point. But anyway, that's a totally different another topic for another time. What we got to talk about today is the drop list. So what I've got for us today is a Supreme community page with all the pieces on it. We'll talk about each individual piece that's dropping in week 7. I'll give you all my thoughts and opinions on each piece, what my favorite color is, yada yada yada, whether I like it or whether I don't like it. I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions though. If there's any pieces on here that you're super keen on, you want to pick up, you're gonna pick up, that you're not feeling, you think is horrible, let me know all your thoughts and opinions in that comment section below. And if you guys want me to keep covering Supreme releases, Supreme drop lists, just Supreme as a talking point on the channel, just give your boy a big old thumbs up. Get your mates to subscribe to the channel. Write me a letter in the comment section below saying you love the Supreme videos, I want to see more. I'll read it. I'll reply to you guys. I'll definitely do more videos if that's the case. But without further ado, let's head on over to the Supreme community page to have a look at week 7 of Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. Okay, let's start it off. Well, we've got to pick the most iconic item from this week to start it off, because look at that voting ratio. Look at this. This is just primarily green. Almost nobody in comparison to the green is voting no on this item. So let's start it off. Let's talk about the Motion logo hooded sweatshirt. Okay, so it comes in a lot of colors. You got a lot of color choices here. So you've got purple, I think it's gray, black, white, green, red, and yellow, with the iconic Supreme logo motion blurred on the chest, influenced from Goodfellas, if I'm not mistaken. A wonderful, wonderful film. If you have not seen it, please go check it out. It is an amazing, amazing film. This motif is used a lot, and it has been used on multiple Supreme pieces over many, many seasons now. Many, many seasons. This is not the first time I've seen it, and it's probably not going to be the last time we've seen it as well. This is probably the most hyped, most sought after, most popular item in this week. I could go without saying, even the votes prove it. It's definitely the piece everyone wants from this week. Out of all the colors, out of, you know, the 7 that they've got available, I'm feeling the first 4 on the rack here, but I'm not feeling the last 3. And that seems to be the case across the board with a lot of people. Whenever they do individual colors voting on like a bunch of pages and stuff like that, it seems to be the first 4 being the most popular. From what it seems like, everyone or most people that are going for these pieces wants the white and red. I kind of think that's actually not one of the best colors out of the first 4 there. I don't know why everyone's going for it. I suppose because it's Supreme's most iconic color scheme, you know, white and red, you know, white and red box logo, white and red, everything else. The logo is literally white and red. I can understand why people would be going for this. So if you are trying to manually cop these and you're interested in picking one of them up, but you don't mind the color too much, I would say go for the last 3. If you don't mind the color too much, go for the yellow, red, or green. I reckon you'll have an easier time picking them up in yellow, red, or green versus these first 4 here. My personal favorite out of all of them, well, you know, I'm a sucker for black hoodies. I really can't say no to a black motion blur hoodie. In saying that though, if I missed out on the black and someone was offering me, per se, the purple one or the ash gray one, I wouldn't say no. I think they're pretty steezy pieces. I honestly don't have any purple in my wardrobe, so a purple hoodie would be a good start to that that color scheme there. I think the purple one's actually not too bad as well. I want to know what your favorite colors are on the motion hoodies this time around this week, guys. Which is your favorite? I think favorite's going to be the black, but I honestly don't mind any of the four out of this first part of the rack here. The last three, I'm not really too keen on them there, but definitely let me know in the comment section below. Either way, this item is definitely a big yes for me this week. Super keen. We'll move over to the next piece now, which is the Motion logo beanie. Okay, so the same motif just done on a beanie here in the same color palette that was done in the hoodies. So if you want to be super lame, you can get the hoodie and the beanie to match. Sorry, I just think it's super cheesy if you're wearing massive logo Supreme on your chest then massive logo Supreme on your forehead. It's kind of like, come on man, where's the creativity in your outfit? You've just bought the exact same piece twice and put it on your chest and on your head. Anyway, regardless, the beanie's alright. I personally wouldn't be really interested in picking it up. I'd much rather the hoodie. I think that seems to be the case with the votes as well. I mean, 12,908 plus thumbs up on the hoodie versus 4,363 on the beanie. There you go. Obviously people more keen on the hoodie. Out of these colors though, I'm not feeling the beanie. I'm not feeling the same colors that I was feeling in the hoodie and the beanies. For the beanies, I would only be interested in probably the white and red and maybe the black and white. Not really too keen on the other colors here. They're not really doing too much for me, but that's just how I feel. Anyway, that is the Motion logo beanie. I'll give it a thumbs up because there are two colors that I am interested in, but that's it. Let's move on over to the next item, which is the waterproofing lighter case keychain. Okay, so our first accessory of this week, we are getting a waterproof lighter keychain. It comes in either a red on red, a black with transparent, or a red with transparent hood on it there. As you can see here, it's got red on red, black with transparent, red with transparent. So you get it in different colors. Now it does come with a lighter in it. It's a nice little addition to having like, cause like I understand like people lose lighters and stuff from their pockets. So having something that you can put on a keychain isn't actually too bad. It's not impractical. It's a nice little piece. If it runs cheap, I mean, I can't see why you wouldn't pick it up. It's just a nice little accessory to have. Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up like the black one or something like that. It's a cool, unique little piece. But in saying that, if I missed out, if I didn't end up getting this further down the track, that's okay. I'm sure there's a non-branded version of it that I can pick up at some point. That has been the waterproof lighter case keychain though. Let's have a look at the splatter dye beanie. And here it is. So it comes in 4 colors. You can get the red with the splatter, the white with the splatter, the yellow with the splatter, or the black with the splatter. It comes in those 4 steezy colors. I'm actually kind of feeling the white or the red one. The red one's actually kind of crazy, but I do kind of like it. The yellow one, not as much. Not feeling the black either, but the white and red, I kind of dig it. I actually kind of like that one. So I'll give it a thumbs up. It's a nice little piece there. But again, not hugely bummed out if I miss out on this one too much. Now, let's move on to the next accessory, which is the Supreme Gyro Syntax MIPS helmet. Okay, so obviously a cycling helmet here. Comes in 2 colors, red or black, with Supreme written all over it. It has polycarbonate outer shell with 3M reflective printed logo pattern and EPS impact foam liner, adjustable rock lock 5 air MIPS system with 25 win turret vents. Don't know what any of that means. I don't cycle and I don't really get into the technical terms and interests of cycling helmets. Are you guys the same? I feel like that's the same case. So it comes in 2 colors for those weird hype beast cyclists out there, I suppose. This is not for me. This is just a weird little accessory that's going to be a waste of money. I'm never going to wear this. That's a no from me. We'll move on to the next piece, which is the Intesia. Intesia, I think that's how you pronounce it. Script short sleeve top. Here it is. Here it comes in multiple different colors. The Script spring summer top. It comes in yellow, white, black, red, and purple. Kind of like the idea that they're including more purple in these collections. Kind of wish they would include more purple, pinks, and light blues, and just some more interesting colors, But it's nice to see that we're getting a little bit of purple in this one. This is kind of a cool little top. Nothing wrong with this one. It's a nice little clean piece you can get. I would personally get it in the white and black, but not really feeling the brighter colors too much. When would I wear a purple shirt? There'd be very few occasions where I'd do that, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'd pick that one up just because I don't think I'd wear it too much. But the white and black's kind of nice. I'll give that a thumbs up. Anyway, let's move on to the next piece, which is, from memory, the Benson leather jacket. Let's have a look. Okay, so I was right. Yep, it is the Supreme Benson Letters Fedora jacket. Big name there, big long name. Water resistant Cordura nylon with leather applique logo pattern and mesh lining. Full zip closure with double welt zip hand pockets at lower front and interior zip pockets. Velcro band closure at collar and hem with zip openings at cuffs. Embroidery. It trails on. It trails on. Either way, it's got a lot of attention to details, a lot of buckles, a lot of all that kind of stuff. Everything to, tightly warm, keep yourself warm for the spring summer season, I guess. I mean, it is for the spring summer collection, but that's okay. You can wear it in winter. They're a nice little piece here. I actually kind of like the red one. Like as like more toned down as the black one is. The red one with just like all the letters in the black and the gray and the white. It's loud, but it's not too loud. I'm kind of feeling the red one. I think the red one's going to get overlooked. Everyone's going to go for the black one because black is a lot easier to wear than bright red. But I think the red is a steezy piece. I'd pick up the red, but I'm going to give that a thumbs up because it's a nice little piece there. Next, we'll move on to the next piece coming out in week 7 of Supreme Spring Summer 2020 collection, which is the painted logo Spring Summer top. Okay, so the painted logo Spring Summer top. I actually kind of like this one. Not gonna lie, some people won't be feeling it. I think it's kind of a bit of fun. So I would wear these two back ones in like summer. It's perfect for the season, spring, summer. They've done a really good top for this season. I don't really feel the gray scale one with the blacks and the whites and the grays. That one I don't think's popping off as much. The back two with the crazy colors. You can wear this like at a day to the beach or something, or like, on a nice hot summer day, some basic shorts, some white sneakers. That's a summer outfit, bro. Right there. I think it's a steezy looking shirt. I'd pick that one up. I'm feeling that one. We'll move on to the next piece, which is the digital logo track jacket. Okay, I wasn't feeling this one in the lookbook and the jacket video that we did ages ago, and I'm still feeling the same way now, but of course we're going to cover it still. So, water resistant nylon, rip stop with mesh and taffeta lining, full zip closure with on seam zip hand pockets and zip chest pocket, interior elastic shock cords at hood and hem, so you can make it tighter at either waistline or at your neckline. 3M reflective printed logo on hood and sleeve. So I assume it travels all the way up to the hood. The S and the U is up on the hood, and then Supreme is on the rest of it. I'm just not feeling this piece. Look at this. Nah, I mean, some of you might feel it. I think it's just cheesy, man. Imagine being older than 20 and wearing a Supreme jacket with digital text coming down the side of the arm. Sorry, this is just like a really young piece, this is for someone who's younger. It's just not that good. It's just not that good. I'm not feeling that. So that's gonna be a skip for me. Not really feeling that one. We'll give that one a big old thumbs down. Next, we'll move over to the Supreme Benson Letters bag. Okay, so here is another accessory. We got the Supreme Benson leather bags. It is cowhide leather with leather logo applique pattern. 4.2 inches by 12.2 inches times 5.1 inches. 16 liters, made exclusively for Supreme. Comes in either the black or the red there. We covered this in the bags video. I wouldn't pick these up, man. I don't know. It's kind of funky, kind of cheesy. It's not for me. I mean, when would you use this? When are you gonna use this thing, man? Like, what use does it have? Nah. We'll give that one a big old thumbs down. Sorry. It's gonna be super expensive. I'm not gonna get a lot of use out of it. It's not that good. It's not that good. But that's okay. We'll move on to the next piece, and then we'll cover the rest of the pieces that are coming out in week 7 of the Spring Summer 2020 collection. Okay, so next we have the suede 6-panel that comes in 5 colors. Would have been nice if the 6-panel came out in 6 colors, but you can't do it, unfortunately. Suede hats can be cool. It's just that the embroidered text on the front of this is cheesy. It looks kind of lame just having it one color. And the colors that they've chosen are just not that good. They could have chosen different colors. As much as I was just promoting like different colors being used in Supreme pieces, there's a time and a place for them on certain pieces, and just chucking them on the caps is not a good move. It's not a good move. So I'm going to give that one a no, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll head on over to the next piece, which is the Raffia Camp Cap. Okay, so we have these camp caps here. Personally, I don't like the fit of these caps. Like, you already know how they're gonna fit. They're gonna have a small bill. It's only gonna cover like your forehead area. It's just not big. It's too small, and the material and the overall design just does not look that good. It's just like this piece is really trying to sell it to you with using their iconic box logo, but it's not working. It's just not enough. So the box logo doesn't sell it to me, Supreme. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no. But we'll move on to the next piece, which is the digital logo track pants. Okay, so here we've got the digital logo track pants, water resistant nylon, ripstop with 3M reflective print logo. I think these are worse than the jackets. I would much rather be wearing the digital logo jackets than I would this, because these track pants are ugly, dude. They are ugly. When would you wear hot pink Supreme digital track pants? Neon, tennis ball green, black or gray? It's a no. It's a simple little no there. Ooh, I know, a lot of these pieces, I mean, this is what happens when we get down to the worst pieces of it, because it's done by highest voted to lowest voted, so we have the good pieces first, and then we move on to these ones, unfortunately. But let's move on to the Animals hooded sweatshirt and have a look at all the colors releasing. Okay, so we've got the Animals hooded sweatshirt now. This one, I'm actually feeling it in the black. I'm actually kind of feeling it in the black. Initially, I thought it was super cheesy with these weird ass animals on it, but I kind of like having the mythical creatures on this piece. It's kind of weird, kind of unique. Looks kind of like something that you'd buy from those like weird stores that's, how do I describe it, that sell all those like statues, board games, that kind of vibe. You get what I mean? That kind of vibe. Like one of those witches or wizard stores, you know what I mean? Those type of things. This looks like something you'd kind of buy from one of them. And I don't know, I kind of vibe with that. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of unique. I like it. I can't really explain it. It's a weird feeling. I'm only feeling the black though. The rest of the colors are super whack, especially this orange and this olive at the back. And even that pink is like, what the hell's going on here? But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with the black one though. Kind of weird. Anyway, really going against the grain here. 500 likes, 1,000 dislikes. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up though. Kind of feeling this one. Kind of feeling the black one. I will move on to the next piece though, which is the Animals Sweatpants. Okay, so everything positive I said about the previous piece on a hoodie, I retract it all for the sweatpants. These things are nasty. These are, whew, that's that's going to be a no all round. And I don't think I need to explain myself. I think you guys will agree. Let me know if you disagree and you think these are sick. But yeah, these are going to be a no. And we'll leave it at that. I don't think they have the prices or anything like that. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. That's a no. So we'll move on to the second last piece, which is the cotton mesh gradient hoodie. Okay, so we have a cotton short sleeve shirt. Oh, sorry, it was a shirt. I said cotton mesh gradient logo hoodie, didn't I? No, it's the cotton mesh gradient logo short sleeve top. This comes in 5 different colors. It has Supreme, established 1994 when Supreme first opened. I think these are super cheesy. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like something you buy from a touristy store in New York. It just looks super cheesy. It's gonna be a no from me on that one. Gonna be a no, because they're just hideous. Especially that camo one at the front. That is nasty. That is so nasty. We'll move on to our last piece, which is the tank 5-panel cap. Okay, last but not least, the final piece that is releasing in Supreme's Spring Summer 2020, week 7, and it's trash. This thing is so nasty. It honestly, I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. It looks like someone Googled tank.png in Google, put it on a cap, put it on a 5-panel, and then was like, damn, how do I get this to sell to all my friends? I know. We'll put Supreme on it. It's just, oh, that's nasty. That is so nasty. There's 290 people out there that are like, this is lit. Surely that's ironic. There is no way that they genuinely enjoy this piece. This is probably the worst piece that released this week, easily. And it looks like the votes agree. Like, I would much rather be seen wearing one of these cotton mesh gradient logo tops down here over this tank 5-panel. That is a nasty cap. That is nasty. Whew. Well, that's everything that released in week 7. Lots of pieces, obviously probably to make up for no artist collab or no brand collaboration this week. They definitely released some good stuff though. Lots of bad stuff as well, but that's typical of Supreme. Supreme weekly drops are usually half good, half trash. Sometimes leaning more towards trash, sometimes leaning more towards good. This one, I feel like is more 50-50. It had a good release. It's really carried. This week 7 is going to be really carried by the Motion logo hoodies. Wouldn't mind picking one of them up myself. I know the hype beasts are going to be sweating at the thought of picking one up this Thursday. Let me know if that's the case with you. I know it's a very sought after piece outside of the hype beast spectrum. If you don't consider yourself a hype beast, you know, you just genuinely like the heavy cotton hoodies that Supreme makes, and you're like, the iconic Motion logo, that's cool, I'd pick that up. That's totally fine as well. I'm in that boat right now. I'm not scrambling to pick this up because I'm not like, oh my god, I need it in my life. It's a cool little piece, but it definitely carried the week, because the rest of the week, it's got some good pieces. Down to about the painted logo stuff, it was pretty consistent. I didn't like that, but everything else above here, I was like, yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Everything below the painted logo one though, it was just not that good. It was actually, no, I'm just gonna say it. This was trash. It was just like, yeah. That's it. That's the best way to put it. Everything below the painted logo spring summer top, that was trash. Except for maybe the Black Animals hoodie. I kind of have a weird soft spot for that. Maybe like 3 years down the line, I'll look back and I'll find someone selling it for like $80 on Grailed, and I'll be like, yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Half this week pretty crap, half it pretty good, but I want to know your thoughts and opinions, guys. How do you feel about week 7 of Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection? Dropping on April 9th, probably April 11th for Japan, I assume. What's your favorite piece out of this? Is it the Motion logo hoodie? I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Motion logo hoodie. Is it the Benson Leathers jacket over here? Or is it, I don't know, you really feeling the Animals hooded sweatshirt? Either way, let me know all your thoughts and opinions on Supreme's week 7 of their Spring Summer 2020 collection on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or, as always, in the comment section below. And that's it, guys. That is everything that is releasing in Supreme's week 7 of their spring summer 2020 collection. April 9th, probably 11 AM Eastern Standard Time. I think that's the usual time they drop. It'll be an online release only until Supreme opens up its stores again, but with this virus going on, who knows when that's gonna happen. Now, I wanna know, what's your favorite piece from week 7? Was it the Motion logo hoodie? Was it the Benson Leathers jacket? What was your favorite? Are you gonna pick any of it up this week, or you're not really feeling anything and you're gonna leave it till a later week? All is fine. I'm fine with whatever. Just let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in that comment section below. Now, if you want me to cover new and upcoming Supreme and Supreme in general on the channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below that you want to see more videos like this, and I can definitely go about doing that for you guys. Now, that is everything I really have to say about the 7th week of Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. So until the next Supreme video, till the next drop list video, till the next sneaker video, guys, I'll catch you later.